Hello, in this video I'll walk you through the steps on how to start reviewing a course. First, you will be receiving and accepting an invitation to join the Canvas Poker course, which will be named as poker_course name and number _ instructor's initials. You'll be receiving an email from the poker team colleagues with the names of your team members. In order to make the review process more efficient, the reviewers are paired up in micro-team of 2 or 3 reviewers. You'll also receive a link to the Poker Process for Reviewers file with all needed links to the helpful resources and the template file. Next step, you will make a copy of the Poker Course template. You will go File, make a copy, and rename it as poker_course name and number instead of the word course, and instead of the word template you will put instructor's last name _ reviewer last name, or if it's a team review then you will put both reviewers last names at the end of the file. So for example, if I was reviewing Ms. Jones' communication course, I would put poker_com 101 _Jones _Powers. And if Peter and I were submitting a team review, then we would add both our last names in the review. And then make a copy and save it on your Google Drive. Step 3. After you made a copy and rename the template file, add the colleagues and your team members as commenters using the share button. Step 4 is the longest, when you actually start reviewing the course. You can review it independently and then meet with your team members to create a team review that will be submitted to the colleagues, or you can work with your team members on a team review via Zoom meetings, in-person meetings, or via shared Google Doc file. A few notes on how to organize the reviews. You will list the incomplete elements as you were writing them to the instructor. Use the techniques that you learned in Poker at One course. First, give the instructor positive feedback, then constructive criticism and suggestions on how they can improve their course elements, and finish with positive reinforcement. And for line and exemplary elements, you will just include a few things that you saw in the course that make them a line or exemplary, just so you can keep track of why you marked it that way when we discuss the reviews at the team norming session with other team members and someone marked that element differently. Step 5. By the mid-end of the second week, the team will submit the team review to the colleagues via team file, the one that you name with all reviewers' last names. The first norming session with the colleagues is usually scheduled at the end of week 2 of the review process. Say if the norming session is scheduled for Friday, then the team will need to submit the reviews by Wednesday or the latest on Thursday of second week. Please refer to the general timeline for the review process in the folder AVC Poker Handouts, and the timeline for the specific course you're reviewing will be provided to you by the colleagues at the beginning of week 1. I hope this was helpful. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact your poker colleagues, Peter, or me, Jane, for any clarification.